John George is starting to look very much more like a suspicious circumstances case, i.e. a murder. Now, the reason for that is because of the key players who are involved in his disappearance have told several different stories and have worked very hard to distance themselves from John, to the extent of even saying they were never with him, although there is photographic evidence that has been dated as well. There's photos of John with the other man who is known locally in Belfast, who moved over to the Alicante area of Spain back in about March time, I believe he moved over there, due to some criminal dealings he had back in Belfast. So John's gone over there to spend time with this couple, and there is pictures of the guy with John on the 7th of December. Now, we know when John talked to his family on the 14th of December, he was with this couple and he had had conversations with his sister around being with this couple. Now, since John has gone missing, the couple, especially the female part of the couple, the woman, she's 19 years of age, so very young, she has put out several posts on social media to say a lot of different stories. Like, even one post she puts out, she talks about John having his car stopped by the civil guard, and they found drugs in the car, so everyone had to leave and they never saw John again. And she's saying, we'll ask the civil guard where John is. Then in the same post she says that John was on his way to Benidorm to see some Scousers. They're doing everything they can to make this look like John is with all the worst people in the world, like he's with these Scousers out in Benidorm, he's with the the Russian cartel, he's with other people who are involved in crime. Now, they're just literally trying to distance themselves. They've also, like, the man in this couple has deleted all of his social media accounts. He has taken down any posts where he was with John. There's another guy involved as well somehow who had pictures of John on his social media, and he's now removed them as well. Now, people don't tend to do this and distance themselves from somebody if there is just one truth and it's not a criminal truth. If it's just, we saw John, he stayed with us for a period and then he's popped off down to Benidorm, here's all of our proof, here's all of our videos, pictures, this is what happened when John was here. But when you work to say, nope, didn't even see him, like, people have nothing to hide nothing. Now, we desperately need to get John's face out there everywhere, because if there's even 1% chance we can recover John alive, that's really important to do. Obviously, he is probably in need of medical assistance by now. News coming out at the moment is that police in Alicante do believe that the missing father, John George from Belfast, was actually shot dead in between the 14th and 17th of December, and his body then hid. The missing persons case has now apparently been upgraded to a murder investigation, and please bear in mind when you're posting comments online what this news will be doing to his family today. So updates say that on Saturday, relatives of John visited the property where he was last seen, but Spanish police arrived a short time later in forensic suits and declared it a crime scene. So it says here that the Guardia Civil also believe that the gunshots that would have marked the end of John's life would have been masked by the fact that there's a fiesta around that time where people let off fireworks, so people would have heard the gunshots and thought, okay, it's fireworks again. Now, the Spanish police have also gathered loads of CCTV and dashcam footage from people living in that immediate area, so what they're going to be able to do is build up a picture of what cars left that time, where they went, and hopefully this will help on the kind of mission to bring home John's body. It's devastating news today.